I wasn't gonna get on here because I look awful, but in all the years that I've been YouTubing, that's never stopped me before. So I told Shane, I need to pick up the camera. I need to pick up the camera. So we're doing our little Friday night on our little get around golf cart. What did we name our golf cart? I can't remember. It's been in the garage for 2 years. BB King.
Because it's the blues.
Because our little golf cart is blue.
It's the blues.
So we named it BB King.
We should have named her Beale Street.
I mean, she can have more than one name. Here's a look at this little brick. Up and over. He's talking about how I love everything is so green. All the little turtles.
That's perch. Is that a leaf they're chewing on right there?
I don't know.
I think it's a leaf.
I don't know. So it's a little humid, a little muggy, but sure is pretty out. Pretty out tonight. So we went up to Jimmy's and got us a little Michelob Ultra.
Look at that tree.
And we're out here looking at the cypress. That's not cypress.
No.
You can see the cypress growing on the pond.
Look at that tree. That's crazy, isn't it? Like burlwood.
Yeah.
A bunch of mammals down there.
Isn't it pretty? So when we were house hunting, what has it been, 5 years ago we've been out here?
Yep.
Most of you already know this, but for those of you who don't, Shano here is a golfer.
Used to be.
He still is a golfer. You just don't play as much as you used to.
Used to be.
So he's not a golfer anymore. 5 years ago he was.
No, not even 5 years ago. Like 15 years ago.
But you still do it for here and there for fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll shut up. Anyway, when we were house hunting, his heart was set on buying a house on the golf course. So
yeah, it is kind of true.
So we did. It is true. Because we looked at, when we were house hunting.
More for the nature though, more for this. Not so much, but there was a avenue of, well, maybe I'll start playing again. You know.
Well, you came out a few weeks ago and putted around.
Yeah, but that's not.
So I'm glad we did. Isn't it pretty back there?
Mental imagery of playing golf and my mental imagery of playing golf are two totally different things.
I need a phone holder up here. I need a phone mount. So I'm glad we did find a house on the golf course because it's absolutely gorgeous out here. So I'm gonna turn you around.
And there's nobody out.
Nobody.
I mean, you can come out on an evening like this, 6, 7 o'clock at night, and there's nobody out here.
Nobody.
We've ran across, what, 2 people?
Yep. And it's Friday night, and it's just pure nature, and you know I love that. I love that.
We've come across 2 guys playing, well, one guy on the range hitting balls, another guy that was actually out on the golf course by himself. That's it. That's all we've probably driven a full 18 holes. There's 2 separate golf courses. Right now we're on the west one.
There's a dragonfly coming with us.
The west golf course, which is called the river course.
We live on the lakes.
It used to be called the windmill course. So I still know it as the windmill course. But they changed the name to the lakes because, you know, reasons unknown.
I love the smell of, do you see all those old, that wood back there?
You like decomposition wood?
I like the smell of tar.
Oh, the old railroad ties?
Railroad ties. I love, so I think it takes me back to when I was a kid and we went to Silver Dollar City. And, you know, Silver Dollar City, it's an amusement park in Branson. Y'all know Silver Dollar City. Everybody knows Silver Dollar City. Anyway, when you go to Silver Dollar City, everything smells like tar. And that's one of my favorite smells. Is that weird? Railroad tie, tar, or blacktop parking lots.
You and I should go to Silver Dollar City again because, not so I can get the shit scared out of me riding roller coasters because my ass won't fit in the seat. but because Silver Dollar City's kind of cool.
It's
I
fun.
don't know. It's all right.
It's fun.
I'm pulling a you. We should go back. It's all right. I don't know. Because Silver Dollar City's cool. It's all right.
So Shadle asked me something
It ain't
like,
so great.
babe, do you want to go eat Mexican food tonight? And I'm like, yeah, let's go eat Mexican food. And then I'm like, no.
Like in the same breath. No, I don't know. I'm like, you what?
Look at the squirrel. Look at the bird and the squirrel. They probably, there he goes. Bye. Bye, Felicia.
Well, bye.
Bye, Felicia.
And there's no.
Oh, hold on. I'm making everybody dizzy. Bye.
Don't be zooming in on the pool.
Ain't no pool out here. Oh, that pool boy?
You're zooming in.
Let's zoom in on the pool boy. Didn't even know he was there.
My wife likes your tattoos.
Shut up, I don't either. He's like, first of all, I love you. Number two, I'm old enough to be his mama.
I don't have any tattoos.
You know what I like to do when we come out here?
What?
I like to look, I mean, you already know this, but they don't know this. I like to look at everybody's yard. I like to look at everybody's
cool
setup.
right there. That's a good setup.
They're under construction.
They are major construction.
See, I want to do that. I want to move out of our house, let somebody redo the whole thing, and move back in.
I like to come out here at night and do it in the bunkers.
Listen, I'm not editing anything, so y'all are going to have to go with it.
There's some right there, and they just redid them, so the sand is pristine.
You're dirty.
Or on the green.
So
Would you
anyway,
prefer the bunker or the green, baby? Which one? If you had to choose, is it the bunker or the green?
he's asking me if I wanted to make love to
Have-
you out
have
in
relations.
the have relations out in the open wildness.
At night, you could.
I'm on the green. I don't
On the
want
green.
bunker sand in
Okay.
my person.
We're gonna do it.
No, we're not. We're not. No.
Why?
We'll go to Indian Springs
No,
jail.
well, it'll be a secret.
This is where we come watch fireworks.
Yeah,
We can't. They'll
Which
be
is-
looking out their windows.
which is in 1 month.
My gosh. So we're back in the neighborhood. So this little street comes off out of the course into the neighborhood. That house right there, see that one on the corner? So
She likes
it
it.
has a
I
very
know.
Spanish style to it, and I freaking
I
love
know,
this house.
that's-
I love this house.
I know.
And I remember when it was for sale.
Yeah. Look at that dog turning circles.
Oh, take them down here where our other house was. The house we almost bought, isn't it on this street?
Yeah, but we can go through behind it.
Okay. So we had written up a contract on a house, but it was $50,000 more than ours. 40 or
Yeah, like
$50,000 more. $50,000 more than our house.
Just it was the timing more than anything. It wasn't the money. It was more the timing.
And the one that we're in now, which you guys all know and love. I love our house, but I like this one too. I like this one too. Yeah, we pulled out on that one and ended up getting the one we're in, and it was like several months later. But
Here's the funny thing. That house is probably worth, I should look it up.
Can you drive over there?
It's probably worth about the same as our house is.
I want to show them.
So-
This is our almost house.
So it
Let me
was
turn you around.
50,000 more, but we've picked them in equity.
Yeah. So the White House right here. This is our almost house. And love the inside of it. And it was all one floor.
Tell them
That one's pretty too. I love that.
Suite over here.
Yeah, the mother-in-law suite on the right side.
That's all like one, like a big. It had like a little kitchenette in it, and that was cool.
We loved this house and it was perfect for our family, but it just wasn't feasible.
It was
So
just-
we
it-
weren't
it-
ready.
It just wasn't there.
So it was just like a one sheet of paper, almost a verbal contract for sale by owner
It was
thing.
I mean, well, it wasn't a handshake. We had a real estate contract and stuff on it.
Yeah. And then we didn't end up buying a house until months later.
Yeah, it was,
months.
and that's why I say it was timing.
Yeah.
Because it
If that was supposed to have been our house, it would have been our house, and it wasn't.
Down to time.
Okay, so you guys can probably only hear wind, so I'm going to turn you off right now. Okay, so I'm coming at you from a different angle right now because I'm moving around the kitchen, but I'm getting ready to make a real quick enchilada casserole. So Shane's moving around the kitchen counting carbs, trying to decide if it's going to be something he can eat or not. He's low, and it ain't. He's low carbing. I don't low carb because it's not for me. I have to have my carbs. But I also work out and row and things like that. So I need that. I need the carbs. And well, I like them. I like bread and chips and all that stuff. Anyway, so we're going to make an enchilada casserole. I'll bring you guys over here. Don't worry about my half clean, half dirty kitchen. I'm going to bring you down. And I know we don't normally do it this way, but it's what we're doing. We are very... will you give me that hamburger meat lever? We are very, thank you, informal right now. Move y'all all around, and I think you're crooked, but I don't know how to fix that. I did do my dishes for you guys. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna use hamburger meat, okay? Are we even recording? Yes. Hamburger meat, and I'm making a small one, so you guys can double this if you want to. I actually heard about it from a girl that I work with. So much crap on my counters. Let me move this. Hold, please. I heard about this from a girl I work with, Amber. She was like, yeah, last night I went home and I made a real quick enchilada casserole. And I'm like, excuse me, share please. And she did. So we have 1 pound of hamburger meat, okay? I'm completely windblown from being off that golf cart, and I feel like you guys are crooked. I'm sorry, it's what it is. We're gonna have cheese, gotta have cheese. We're gonna have 1 can of enchilada sauce. I got mild because I don't like spicy. We're gonna mix that 1 can of enchilada sauce with cream of mushroom soup. That's what she said to do. That's what she said. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna put, she didn't add refried beans, but I'm going to. Do you need to go outside? He's by the back door. We're gonna put refried beans, and instead of tortillas, I'm gonna use chips because I like crunchy. These are Sun Chips. Cheddar, because I wanted them. And we need taco seasoning. Oh, I need an onion. We need an onion. An onion?
In the door.
Oh, no. That is not fresh. I'll have one of these. I'll have a fresh onion. I had all those sweet medallions. What happened to those? Did they get used? No, over there. Sweet medallions. I'm coming back. I told y'all this is real informal. And you need an onion. I mean, if you want. I want. So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to point y'all down. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay. We're going to chop up some onion. Don't worry about my mess. Don't worry about that. I just gave my dogs a carrot. Did you get carrots? Look at here. Do you need something? He's standing up on his hind legs. Do you need something? Say hi. Say hello to all your friends. It just wouldn't be a cooking video if they weren't under my feet. So this is kind of a small onion, which is fine. They need to get used. I'm gonna chop this up. Let's chop some onion. We're gonna make this real quick. And because it's such a small onion, we're gonna use the whole thing. I had somebody tell me one time they didn't like watching me chop onions because I scared them because they thought I was gonna chop off my fingers. Like, and I don't remember everything that they texted or messaged me in the comments below, but they told me, you scare me to death. You're horrible with a knife. I can't believe you're doing that. Oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, well, go watch somebody else's video then. Nobody told you had to sit here and watch me chop onions? But y'all know I didn't say that. I probably just deleted the comment because I get quite a few nasty comments, and there's a lot of things I want to say, but I try to be the better person and just delete them. So let's go over here. You guys are in here. Yeah. So sometimes you just have to bite your tongue. Love that stuff. You just have to bite your tongue and not worry about what people think of you or your channel, or like, who cares? If you want to be Nancy negative, you go on ahead and get on down the road, because I'm just going to pass you by. Okay. My favorite little, you guys know my favorite little spatula. Okay, let's brown up some hamburger meat. So, one of my hairs. I know that's gross, but that's my hair. It's mine. Don't worry about it. Okay, put our hamburger meat in there. Our onions. Yeah, you guys, this is sweet Vidalia onion that a sweet lady that I work with grabbed a bag for me when she bought her bag, and I shared it with the girls at work, and you know, we like to cook with onion. So, get that going. Okay, so I'm gonna get this doing what it needs to do. Okay. I'll get back to you. So I have a whole slew of avocados here that I need to use. I have 6 of them, and they are ripe and ready. So I'm going to take 3 of them, and I'm going to make some guacamole. And I don't know if I've ever shared how I make guacamole with you guys, but my guacamole's good. I'm just saying. Oh, please. Stir that up a little bit. So, my guacamole is in, like I said, I may have shared this with you before. I don't know. I can't remember. But I'm going to point you down. I'm going to show you what I do. And it's like stupid easy. It's so easy. And it's so good. Here we go. Can you see? Okay. Let me go. Got a bunch of fruit here I need to cut up and juice in the morning. Got your avocado. Got it. If I'm scaring you with my knife, I'm sorry. Spoon. Open that bad boy up. Look how pretty that is. Scoop it in there. These are fat avocados. Do you want a bite? You want a bite? Okay, just a minute. I don't know if dogs are allowed to have avocados, but every now and then I'll let them have a bite. So they've lived a long, healthy life. So I'm gonna assume it's fine. I think I Googled it once and they're not supposed to have them. I don't know. I'll give you a little tiny bit, just a minute. Scoop them out a little bit. Y'all know I got Pete and Repeat over here hanging on me. Every move I make all the time. It's coming. One more. These avocados are huge. Lover, you can't have guacamole? That's why I don't do low carb. I'm not into restriction. I mean, I've done it before, but it's too much restriction for me. I like my food. I'd rather eat a little bit, or I'd rather eat what I want and then go work it off. Go for a run or go for a row, or, you know, but I'm not trying to have a hot body either, so. Okay, here. Here. That's it. No mas. No mas. Okay. Let me stir my hamburger. Hang on. This hamburger is very, very lean. Huh? Yeah, it's severely lean. There's like no grease hardly at all. That stirred up a little bit. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do, let me see if I've got any little limes left. I got these little tiny baby limes that I bought at Walmart. My kids thought they were the neatest things. So, it's right here. This is what I use. Mild Picante, Walmart Great Value brand. You can get Picante if you want. So you got your avocados in there. Pour some Picante in there. Roll out your little lime. Don't worry about my mess. We'll clean it up. Cut your little lime in half. Squeeze it. Squeeze your lime in there. There's some little limes in here if you want them with your Michelob. Do you have the salt? Salt. Shane ran off with my salt. In there. Stir your hamburger meat. I like to use my hamburger masher for my guacamole because it just works. Okay. This is my Pampered Chef bowl I got from an online Pampered Chef party that I absolutely love and adore. You can use a fork or whatever you want. So if you use Picante, all your onions and tomatoes and everything is already in there. It's also really good if you want to cut it up fresh. But this is quick and easy and we love it. I got it, I've gotten quite a few Picante recipes off of the internet for paste Picante, which I think is branded under Campbell's, but I don't know. Okay, so I like my guacamole kind of chunky. Off of there. Get your spoon, stir it up. Stir it up the rest of the way. Let me get you turned back up here. We're still rolling. And we're going to taste it. You guys, that is so good. It is so good and it's so easy. So this hamburger was like severely lean. Oh, P.S. I've got the oven on 350. I'm not even going to have to drain this. Not at all. See, like there's no grease. Like that. Let me knock this down a little bit. Okay. And because there's no grease, we can just go ahead and stir in our taco seasoning. I got McCormick. I'll set you guys down here. What does it say? We're just going to go ahead and put all of our soup and enchilada sauce and everything in here is what we're going to do. So, we're going to put our cream of mushroom in here. I've never tried it this way, so this is new to me, but I'll let y'all know how it tastes. Okay. Enchilada sauce. I think she did hers a little different, but I'm just going to mix all mine together. Put your taco seasoning in there. Do it all. I'm going to do mine a little different. What do you think, Ross? What do you think? I never heard of putting cream of mushroom in a enchilada casserole or anything to do with enchiladas, actually. But when she told it to me, I was like, yes, I'll do that. I'll have that. I think she kept her her enchilada sauce and her cream of mushrooms separate and layered them separately, but it's all going to bake together, so we're just going to do it this way, okay? Let that cook for a minute. Let me get my pan and stuff together and I'll get back to you. I got the beans going. I got to heat up the refried beans and I put some milk in there. So we're going to let these cook down. Okay, then we're going to start layering. Okay, I've got you guys over here on the other side of the stove. So the first layer is we're going to put chips. You can use tortillas if you want. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and coat the bottom just a little tiny bit. Okay, so we're going to put chips on the bottom. You can't have these, Roscoe. Okay, spread out some chips on the bottom. Excuse me. Okay. My refried beans, I put quite a bit of milk in there because it makes it easier to spread, right? And I'm only going to do a couple layers. Okay. Gonna get that all over. And we're going to get our meat mixture here. Okay. It smells really good. If you're on a diet, you need to skip this recipe. cheese. A lot of cheese. A lot. We'll have that, please. Thank you. We'll have that. Are you drooling on my floor, Ross? He's just over here, just like, where's mine? Where's mine? With his smile and his wagging tail. Okay, that. I'm gonna do another layer. I don't know who's gonna help me eat this. Nobody's here to help me eat it. So the kids, you know, pretty much have grown up and moved out. Riley's the only one at home, but she'll graduate next year, and she has a social life like nobody's business, so she's never home. She's always working or doing Miss Bixby stuff or school stuff or church stuff or out with her friends. So I haven't learned how to cook small. So what I have a tendency to do is not cook at all, or just cook big and, I don't know, eat leftovers. Especially, Shane is like eating low carb, but you know, we made a rule because everybody wants to eat different. Just because you change your diet doesn't mean the menu changes, right? So if you're on some kind of diet, you're gonna have to pretty much fend for yourself. I'm not gonna change the way I cook because you decided to change the way you eat. No disrespect, it's just what it is. So, although Shane can't eat this, he said he'd take a few bites and he'd taste it. Because I wish you guys were all here, because literally, I don't know who's going to eat this with me. Of course, I have 2 grown boys, I can call them. But I'm sure they're not trying to come eat enchilada casserole with their mama on a Friday. Okay, so there's that. Another layer of cheese. You guys said you wanted a cooking video, so here you go. And don't worry about it being a mess. This is real life. And you know, I was watching Ree Drummond the other day, and she went live on Walmart.com. And you know Ree, she just lives like, what, 2.5 hours up the road. How far away is Ree? Where's?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half?
Hour-ish.
So anyway, she went live on Walmart.com, and she was showing her new stuff. And I'm telling you, girlfriend was making a mess. And I was like, I love her. She's just real people. So, there you have it. We're all layered up, right? Let me get you tilted back up. I can get you tilted back up. Ah, there you are.
And what is that?
I'm gonna turn you. That's enchilada casserole. I'm gonna turn you around because we're gonna put it. Can you hold that? We're filming. Please. It's going in the oven. Look how thick and yummy. So, I'm gonna stick it right there. No, it's not gonna work. Let's put it on top. I need to move my racks. Anybody say anything about my messy oven? Here we go. Here we go. Thank you. He's thrilled. Maybe he's low carb cranky. Anyway, we're gonna let that cook for, oh, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. She didn't say, but everything's already cooked, so we just need to let it melty schmelty all together. So I'm gonna eat a little bit of guacamole. I will get back to you when it is done and it's plated up. It's ready. It's ready. Let me point you down because I'm about to bring it over. We're gonna prop it right here on my pretty little pot holder that Jody Saladino made for me. Love you, girl. Thank you. Right back. Drum roll, please. Ta-da! Look at that. Look Look at that. Yes. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to put it on a plate with a dollop of daisy. I'll be right back. All right, we're going to plate it up in my pretty little Pioneer Woman bowls. Aren't those so cute? My whole kitchen's going to turn into Pioneer Woman. Find something to scoop that out with. Here's our Pioneer Woman spoon here. And let's scoop some of this out. Have that, please. We'll have that. It smells really good. Fork and a spoon. There you go. Okay, guys. That's how it looks. Lover? God, I'm a mess. This is ready if you want to taste it. Yes. Let's see how it tastes. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Woo. That's good. That's good. That is good. A little salt. I'm so blind, I can't see. It, you guys. So I'm the only one in here taste testing it, but I'm gonna say yes, I'd make it again. Yes, it is good. Yes, it's delicious. Good, Bill. Let's see what Shayna thinks.
It's good.
It's pretty good.
It's good. Can't eat any of it.
It's good. Okay, guys.
Well, I was hoping to be able to eat a little bit.
You can eat a little bit. Just eat a few bites. Well, he's doing really good. He's been real good. He's been real strict on himself. I think he's lost like 15 pounds, he was telling me this morning. Isn't that what you said? So he's rocking and rolling. He's of the mindset, eat low carb and lose weight that way. I'm of the mindset, eat what I want and go work out. Anywho, it's been a long video. You guys give this a shot. It's easy, affordable, you know, it'll feed a herd. That's how I like to cook. Affordable, feeds a herd, tastes great. This is that. And I clean my kitchen while I let it cook. Okay. I love you guys. The Lord loves you more. Make you some enchilada casserole.